Hello, good day everyone. Within this opportunity, I would like to present my team, which is Group 4, Policy Implementation Analyst on the Internet Data Subsidy. Firstly, let me introduce my team. It consists of me, Reza Mahendra, Salsabila Azani, Ranti Amalia, and Salman Rasyad. The case study that we bring up here is the video of socialization from Ministry of Education and Culture of Indonesia, or known as the Kemendikbud, in regard to the Internet Data Subsidy for students. You could also easily tap on the link that I have typed in here to see the full video.
So the video shows the program socialization by the Minister of Education and Culture regarding the 2021 Internet Data Subsidy for students, teachers, and lecturers to support the implementation of learning from home during the COVID-19 pandemic. Does this policy fall into the category of top-down or bottom-up policy approach? Well, despite the fact that it emerges from the need of society, this program is actually initiated by the national government and then carried out to the regional level. There are also several assumptions of top-down approach that is implemented in this program. First, it has clear and consistent goals as well as tools. Well, the goals of this program is aimed to provide education support, which is assisting distance learning during the pandemic. It also contains in a single authoritative statement, as we can see that this program is actually issued and initiated by the national government.
Indeed, we can also discuss and analyze it further by easily evaluating its initial policy focus, major actor, and implementation chain. The policy initial focus is to support the implementation of the teaching and learning process from home for schools and universities during the COVID-19 pandemic through the central government decision, as Ranti have mentioned before, in which portrays the clear and consistent goals with the tool of subsidy policy. The other one would be evaluating the major actors, since it is issued by the central government and directly regulated by the Ministry of Education and Culture, or Kemendikbud. We can see how this portrays the top-down approach pyramid process. And the last one would be on evaluating the implementation chain. Top-down policy have an implementation chain that downstream from central to local, and so does the case with the subsidy policy. It starts from the ministry as the representation of central government and downstream to schools. And you may as well wonders why the government chooses to adopt the top-down approach in this matter. Well, we have analyzed three strongest possible arguments. The first is that the fact that we are living in a pandemic situation, which implies that we only got limited time in solving the issue. The second one is a limited resource, because clearly there is a price for internet quota. It is not a pure public goods, and supported by those two factors and exacerbated by the fact that it is a national scale implementation, it will be difficult and nearly impossible to adopt the bottom-up policy.
So I'm going to discuss the implementation, drawing from the empirical evidences of the Internet Data Subsidy. So there are three main reasons that reflects the criticism of the top-down approach in this case study. The first one is the technological disparity in terms of digital literacy and technological resources. The second one is economic disparity, such as lack of economical resources and supporting infrastructure, specifically in daerah 3T. And the third one is it needs more comprehensive and massive socialization. So there are three recommendations that our group would recommend. The first one is to create an equitable development. It is essential to build an equitable development of the Internet Service Network infrastructure in underdeveloped, frontier, and outermost areas in Indonesia. The second one is to create a comprehensive socialization, meaning that it is important to conduct a comprehensive and equitable socialization of the program to related stakeholders from the central level to the regional level. Our last recommendation would be to improve the infrastructure, meaning that it is essential to provide learning infrastructure loans such as laptops or cell phones to the middle to lower class society. Thank you. I think that's all from our group. I hope that you guys learned something from this presentation, and see you when we see you. Bye.